Good morning, everyone. So, we are assigned in Chapter 4. Our topic was about the hospitality and tourism industry context. So, our objectives here is to define and explain the role of the external environment in the context of H&T businesses, explain strategy formulation from a contingency perspective, classify the environment into specific categories, define and analyze the firm's task environment, assess industry-related competitive factors and their structures, and lastly, discuss the process in analyzing the general macro and task environments. So ano nga ba ang external environment? Sabi dito, an external environment is a group of factors or conditions that are outside the organization but affect it in some extent. Ibig sabihin, ito yung mga bagay or probabilities na nangyayari sa labas ng organization but if may something na nangyayari is nagkakaroon siya ng effect doon sa organization. These are the things na hindi nagwo-work or hindi nagtatrabaho inside sa organization but it can directly affect the operation. So, it refers to the individuals, firms, processes, and institutions. For example, you are working in a hotel. So, ikaw is part ka ng environment ng hotel. Yung clients mo and suppliers mo, yun ang hindi part ng tinatawag nating environment. You need to remember that all things or all individual that are not employees of a certain organization is part of the external environment. So moving forward, there are two types of environmental dimension. So the first one is the simple complex. So when we say simple complex, it is the number of factors taken into consideration in decision making. The fewer the factors, the more stable the environment. The greater the number of factors, the more complex the environment. Ibig sabihin lang nito is nagbe-base siya sa number na nakaka-affect sa business mo. For example, hotel. You are working inside the hotel. Then, ang mga variables mo or external factors mo ay for example, yung weather. Madaming kalamidad or bagyo yung dumaan. So, yun sa dami ng environmental factors is maaaring maapektuhan yung operation ng hotel mo. Merong masisirang facilities, hindi magbubook yung client kasi affected kayo ng bagyo. Ibig sabihin, kung konti lang yung mga variables or mga bagay na gumagalaw outside your organization, hindi masyadong maapektuhan yung business or organization mo. Pero kapag maraming nangyayari outside of your organization, of course, marami ding mangyayari sa organization mo because they were interrelated to each other. This is yung static dynamic. Wherein static dynamic is the degree of change over time related to the factors. The lesser the change, the more static the environment and vice versa. So, kung sa una, ang considerable natin ay numbers na nakaka-apekto sa stability ng business mo, dito naman is yung changes. Pag may nagbago sa labas ng organization mo, may magbabago din inside your organization. For example, may relative kang mayor. May possibility na mabilis kang makakuha ng permits. Mabilis kang makapag-process ng mga regulations. However, napalitan na yung termino ng mayor. So, syempre, nabago na ang mga administration. And kabaliktaran na nun, ang mangyayari and there were a lot of changes. So, pag may nagbago sa external environment mo, makaka-apekto siya sa business mo.
Good morning everyone, I am Marina Mirieg. So let's proceed to the internal environment. An internal environment is a set of elements that define the atmosphere within the company's structure. So, itong internal environment is kabaliktaran siya ng external environment. Simply, nasa loob ng organization mo, mga nagtatrabaho sa business mo, yung lahat ng tao na gumagalaw to operate your business. Next, it describes the way activities and relationships are carried out inside the business, normally within coworkers. So, normally, ito yung mga empleyado, co-workers, or yung boss mo, sales department, at marami pang iba. Next is the component of internal environment. First is yung organization level. When we say organization level, ito yung organizational chart ng organization nyo. Yung CEO, Vice President, managers, department managers, supervisors, and etc. Yun ang leveling of organizations. Next naman is we have human resources. Ito is kung ilan yung capacity ng organization mo. Like 1,000 employees, 500 employees. Sa sales marketing, ilan ang employees mo. So, these are the people working together in order to achieve a common objectives or the common goal of the business. And lastly, and last but not the least is the organizational function. Ito yung roles and responsibilities ng bawat department. Ano ang responsibilities ng sales, ano ang responsibilities ng front office, ng housekeeping. So, these are the organizational functions. So, napakadaling tandaan lang nito. When we say organizational level, ito yung mga posisyon ng tao, human resources, number of employees per department. Then sa organizational functions, it is the roles and responsibilities ng bawat departments. Next is the strategic intent. Strategic intent is the term used to describe the aspirational plans, overreaching purpose of intended direction of travel needed to reach an organizational vision. Beneficial change results from the strategic intent, ambitions, and needs of an organization. So, from its word intent, ano yung intention nyo? Ano yung kailangan nyo ma-achieve at the end of the year or month? And pag sinama mo yung strategic intent, ano yung strategy mo para maabot mo yung intention na to? So, it is what are the actions or dealings that you will do in order for you to execute your views or intention. Next is we have strategic analysis. Involves considering the major influences affecting the organization's ability to fulfill its mission in terms of resources and environment. From its word analysis, analyze, mag-iisip ka. So, iisipin mo yung strategy na gagamitin mo in order for you to sell more products and services. So, you will create a research or a feasibility study. So, you will discover what are the things to consider before promoting to a certain ideas or visions.
Strategic fit. Strategic fit expresses the degree to which an organization is matching its resources and capabilities with opportunities in the external environment. Pag sinabi niyong fit, dapat match siya or mabubuo niya yung puzzle or connected siya sa iniisip niyong strategy. Next is yung SWOT analysis. Sa paggawa ng strategic analysis, gagawin mo yung SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis stands for strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, which is napag-aralan na natin nung kauna-unahang nag-report na Kandajera. Kaya siguro ay no need na for explanation kasi na-audit lang din naman. Balance perspective is focuses niya yung pag-build ng advantage nila sa kanilang kalaban. Next is resolve weaknesses, ibig sabihin i-mitigate nila or need na mawala yung weaknesses nila, kailangan ma-consider nila yung as their strength. Next is external, exploit opportunities like mga suppliers nyo, customers, pag nagbenta kayo ng buy one take one, i-maximize nyo yung opportunities na yon. Next is avoid threats. Yung mga competitors nyo, iiwasan nila na mas maging malakas sila sa inyo. Kasi pag ang business mo naman ang lumakas, magiging threats naman ito sa kanila. Sa balance perspective ng internal, dito pumapasok yung strengths and weaknesses. Then, so external naman is yung opportunities and threats. Competitive advantage. Ito yung ginagawa nyong efforts or hakbang para hindi kayo maubusan ng competitors nyo. Dapat lagi kayong ahead, so ito yung cycle or efforts na ginagawa mo para di maunahan na iba mong competitors. 3 methods of competitive advantage. Cost leadership, sa presyo na kayo nagkakatalo, parehas naman kayo ng quality pero mas mura ang presyo ng sayo. Siyempre mas tatangkilikan yung business mo. Next is differentiation. Best example nito is buffet. So kung nakakain na kayo sa iba't ibang buffet resto, may iba't ibang variation at pakulo ang bawat restaurant. So dito makikilala yung differentiation. Next is focus. Ito yung target mo na market segment. Ang may dalawang variants ng focus, which is cost focus. It is the lowest cost producer in the narrow market segment. Differentiation focus. It is differentiated products or services in a narrow market segment. Tandaan nyo na sa focus is inaaraw natin or ini-specific yung target natin.
Then that's all for our report. Thank you for listening.